I got something here today that may be of interest to people. On my personal page, I've talked a lot about stolen cats, and you know, it's no mystery that I'd love to lower a jack on someone stealing a catalytic converter, but maybe I'm just messed up. Anyway, so this is Acura vehicle. Hold on. And the cat was stolen. So there's usually this downpipe on these spring bolts, and then there would be a flex here, and then a bracket that holds it, and then the cat into there. When they steal them, they always cut the wires, and that's what I want to talk about today. A lot of people don't realize this, but getting the cat back together is only half the battle. A lot of times, if these wires are arcing, you could blow the oxygen sensor heater circuit. Now, a lot of vehicles have a fuse for that. So oxygen sensors are preheated by the ECU to get them to temperature. And if that circuit blows, you can replace the fuse, like I said, and then that's the end of that. The problem is that you can also blow the driver for the oxygen sensor itself. If those wires arc and you do that, you destroy an ECU because there's no current or voltage protection inside the ECU. Those are not fused circuits. So when that happens, you can fix your catalytic converter and replace both your sensors, but you're gonna have an engine light on for the rest of the time the vehicle's owned, unless you switch out the ECU, which is a whole nother process and more expensive. We've seen that a lot. So a lot of times going into it, we'll tell a customer, we'll replace the oxygen sensors, we'll replace the cat, but that may not be the end of it. I mean, God willing, it will be. Most of the times you get away with it and it's fine, but there's always that small percent chance that you have a big problem afterwards. So, and the other thing that people really need to realize is that just because it's an old vehicle, because this is an older vehicle, I mean, it's got Bondo and stuff all over it. I mean, rust. It's, you know, it's an older vehicle. So you don't think this is going to be a target of a theft, but it is. These cats are super valuable, and they will steal them. It does not matter how old this vehicle is, especially if it's a Honda or an Acura. So you got to make sure you park these things up on the driveway. You leave them in the street, you're asking for it. It's not going to stop them anyway, but much more likely that they steal them if they're parked in a parking lot overnight or in the road. So it's just something to be aware of. That's all I got today.